Welcome once again. My name is Wire Nsinikweli. He's going to take you through mathematics P4 class. Hope you are very fine. Allow me to take you back to the lesson we had last time, and we'll look at some of these numbers that were given as the activity. When you go back, the first number was simplify 3/4 plus a quarter. Remember what I told you here, the best thing is to keep the common denominator, which is 4. Then we add the numerators, as I said, which is 3 plus 1. So here we have 4/4. But remember what I told you, when you have the denominator is the same as the numerator, what do? You divide, and this one gives you what you call a whole. Is it okay? Check whether you passed it. Then you'll be a good child there. But if you have not underlined still, there is something lacking, okay? I told you a good mathematician must always underline these answers to leave the work smarter. When you look at the same exercise that was given to you, we had the Roman 4. If you can check on an activity whereby we had 6 whole number and a 7th plus 5 whole number and 2 sevenths. Whereby I told you, please first deal with the whole numbers separately. This is 6 plus 5, okay? Then you also add the proper fractions. A 7th plus 2 sevenths. I told you why we do this, to separate whole numbers from proper fractions. But still remains addition. This gives us 11 plus, we have a 7th plus 2 sevenths. Okay? We said now this one will be 11 plus, keep the common denominator 7, add the numerators. 1 plus 2. What do you get from there? We shall have 11, then plus 3 sevenths. Okay? Then we said just remove a plus sign, and you will have our final answer as 11 whole numbers and 3 sevenths. Hope you passed this one very well. And I'm sure that you must have underlined your answer very well. When you look at the last number of the same exercise, this was saying simplify. This was Roman 5. Simplify 8 and 2 15ths plus 1 and 5 15ths. Hope you have that one. Still, how do you go about this? The same way here. Add the whole numbers first. And this is 8 plus 1. Then you also add the proper fractions. 2 15ths plus 5 15ths. Okay? Have you already added the whole numbers separately? You get somebody saying 9. Good. Plus our 2 15ths plus 5 15ths. You said after here, have your common whole number here. Then let's have the common denominator here, which is 15. And what do we do to the numerators? As we said, this is 2 plus 5. So this gives us our 9 here plus, have you added the numerators here? Very good, 7 out of 15. And we said finally, to have the answer, we just remove the plus sign and we have 9 as our whole number, then we have 7 15ths. Okay? Hope you got that one very well, and you must have underlined this. Okay? I've just managed to take you through these 3, but check others. Hope there were 5, but I've try to take you through on the 3. Check the other 2 and you see, did you pass this work? If not, have you noted where you made a mistake? Okay? Check properly. Now I welcome you again to today's lesson. It remains addition of fractions. But under the word addition of fractions, there is something I've put. Only that, if you can read it for me, word problem. But this is not a problem, as you can hear. Here it means we are going to look at addition, but this is in terms of words. It is going to be in terms of words. We are not saying that words are problems. No, don't misinterpret that words are problems. We don't have words that are problems. But here we mean we are going to look at addition, but this addition of the same denominator still will be in word problem, in word style. Now, in word style, if we can have some few examples, how are these ones really stated? And how do you go about them? Let me give the simplest. As the first example, somebody saying, add a fifth to 2/5. As simple as that. You can see that we have now involved this word add, because it is telling us something. It is telling you that, please, there is something you have to do, but it is being put in words. Then I've put another one, 2. So if you observe these 2 words, they are telling you to do something. But we don't mean that these words are problems, no. We are putting these things in words so that we see whether we can interpret and add the way we have been doing it. When we say add a fifth to 2/5, this means you first write the second one first, whereby this will be 2/5 plus, just to write this one, I'm trying to interpret this word. To write this one first, I'm interpreting the word 2. Now I bring the plus to mean they have told me to add plus a fifth. If you don't note this one, if you have a fifth plus 2/5, you have failed algebraically. Are you getting me? Note this one. If they say add a fifth to 2/5, it means 2/5 plus a fifth. That's the meaning, okay? Then we go back to our usual addition of fraction with the same denominators. Keep the common numerators. Keep add the numerators and keep the common denominator 5, okay? Then this one is going to give us 3/5, and it ends there. Here we are not going to write the answers in words as stated, but we only look at the instructions being in words, okay? But the answers and the working is not going to change. Nothing is going to change in terms of working and methods. Only our work here is to make sure that we interpret the given words in the statements, okay? Hope this one has been so cheap and easy. Take the second one, example, whereby we have find the sum of 5/7 and a 7th. Look and observe. What am I talking about? Somebody is saying find. Look for. Find the answer. We are looking at the word sum. Have you noted that this word in mathematics means something big? Okay? Then the rest are very fine. But now we shall look at this as our key word. Sum. Not the other sum of your neighbor. No. This is sum of S-U-M. Are you there? And this word in short form means addition. Or you add. The word sum means addition. So they are telling us to add these 2 fractions. Very simple, the way you can look at them. But if you have not seen this word sum, you may think this is something else. So we are not far from what we have been doing. They are telling us that, please, you add 5/7 plus a 7th. Keep the common denominator as 7, okay? Why can't we add the numerators? As we stated before, this is 5 plus 1. Finally, somebody should tell us the answer. Very good. 6/7. Call these fractions by their names. 6/7. Other people will say 6 out of 7. Very good. But that is not the right way of saying it. Call these fractions by their names. As I can call you James, I can call you Peter. I can't call you that boy. I can't call you that girl. I call you Jane. So please respect these fractions by calling them using their names. We are still in addition of fraction, the same denominator, but in word problems, in words. If we can take the third one here, somebody saying, John ate a tenth of a cake. Do you know a cake? Yeah, you know, for you are enjoying them there. And he ate it when? Yesterday. And 2/10 of the cake today. I don't mean it was maybe very early in the morning. One was eaten yesterday, another one this morning. But now they're asking us, what fraction? I want, as I finish this one, when you have already got the answer there, what fraction of the cake was eaten? Question mark? Hope somebody has already seen what to do. If a part of a cake, which is a tenth, was eaten yesterday, another one was eaten very early in the morning, now they want us to put together those two fractions and we make a fraction that was eaten. Okay? Maybe in the future, the next other lessons we shall be asking you what fraction remained if we ate those ones. But today we are looking at what was eaten just. So nothing much when you look at the fraction that was eaten. We just get the fraction that was eaten yesterday and the fraction that was eaten this very morning. Okay? Today. Then we shall just have a tenth of the cake that was eaten yesterday, and we add a cake that was eaten very early in the morning today. This is 2/10. Hope members you are watching exactly what is being done here. So this will continue to tell us that please keep the common denominator, this is 10, and add the numerators, 1 plus 2. We've added these things for so long, so we no longer need to think much. Just 2 plus 1, somebody saying 3, and this is, somebody say, of the cake. Of the cake. It's okay. This is the fraction of the cake that was eaten in 2 days. That was yesterday and today very early in the morning. Okay? But now, look where we came from, but now here we are looking at things being written in words for you to read and interpret. But there is nothing much. When you look at this example, what is telling you to add? There is the word and, okay? Yes, he ate one part yesterday and another one today morning. So, whereby the word and is telling us, please add. We also observe another word and here, telling us also to add. So, please watch carefully that word and. And we have other words that may also give us a picture to mean that please you are supposed here to add. You watch this last example, if not the second last. We have the fourth example, and this is telling us if Sophia sells 5/13 of her land and to Henry, and 3/13 of it to Jane. What fraction of her land has she sold? Likewise, we shall observe here, Sophia sold her land in 2 ways. One part was given or was sold to Henry, and we observe the other one I told you, and, which tells us that please, there must be something to observe in terms of mathematics. And another land was sold to Jane. So the land was sold in 2 parts. Now, let's not change anything here. Why? We look at the fraction that was sold to Jane. This is none other than 5/13. The word and is telling us, please, my friend, this is addition. And this is 3/13. This is the land that was sold to Jane. So they want us to find the total number, the total fraction that was sold to those 2 people. So we'll have, keep the common denominator 13, then we'll have 5 plus 3. Finally, what shall we come up with? The fraction that was sold, somebody saying 8/13. Very good. 8/13 was the very fraction that was sold by the 2 people. Now, we are not going to add more, but remember this. There are some other words that in statement that will be telling us to add. For example, when you observe the word all together, okay? This word also means addition, okay? Or can tell you to add. We also have the word, somebody is saying total. The word total also can mean addition. We've observed the word sum, also means addition. We can also see other words that we have been seeing, the word and. In these kind of statements that can really direct us that this is all addition. This is all what? Addition, okay? Here we have been dealing with addition of fractions, same denominators. And we've been looking at fractions, statements given in words for us to interpret. So find that in the activity that I'm going to give you, you'll find some numbers will involve the word all together, know what to do. You'll see the word total, know what to do. You'll see the word sum, please respond positively. You'll observe the word and all these words are just telling you, please, the statement I've given you is telling you, please, add these fractions. With these few examples given to you, I'm very sure that the activity that is going to be given to you, you'll be able to pass all of them 100%, okay? Thank you for listening.